Hello traders, it's my joy and pleasure being here with you and to present to you how to improve your trading with 3 key steps using Alpha Fibonacci Trading System across all instruments. But first I would like to remind you extremely important disclaimer. I or my team are not a financial advisors. We are not registered with Securities or Exchange Commission or CFTC. We are here to teach you about power of Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. Everything presented in this webinar is not solicitation to buy or sell any instrument. All software Alpha Fibonacci Trading System demonstrated as is, without any implied warranty. I would like to remind you that trading futures, stocks, forex and options involves substantial risk and not suitable for all investors. The performance shown here may have inherent limitation, and none of the students have ever been compensated for their performance. And all the performance that you will see in this webinar, past or current performance, does not guarantee your performance. Let's start, shall we? In this webinar, we'll be covering about Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. 3 key steps to improve your trading with Alpha Fibonacci System. We will go over multiple examples from day trading to long-term trading on any instruments and futures, stocks and forex in current and past markets. We will be showing you how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade using these 3 key steps and how you can trade with Alpha Fibonacci precision and power. Briefly about myself. I'm a mentor. I mentor not just in trading, I mentor in personal life, as I believe every single part of you determines not just your trading success, but also your personal success. So every single thing you see here, I mentor every single trader on mindset, which is a core of success in everything you do. I have a large, incredible family. I'm very blessed with my students, with my children, with my grandchild, with my incredible friends, family. I run marathons, I practice yoga, I play piano, I speak multiple languages, hold multiple degrees. I invest in real estate, stock market businesses since my 20s. By the time I turned 30, I made my first million. By the time 2004 came, I became fascinated with the markets and especially Fibonacci, as it was extremely clear to me that Fibonacci what forms trend inception, trend reversal, that Fibonacci what overrides any news events. So when 2008 came and I was already developing first Alpha Fibonacci strategies, that remains the core of Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. Alpha Fibonacci identified market crash in advance. So when I developed the first strategy, this exact same strategy traded in 57 countries and on Wall Street since formation of Fibonacci Trading Institute in 2011 and Fibonacci Trading YouTube channel, where we have thousands and thousands of videos. Since 2011, I have mentored traders from beginner to Wall Street traders to trade proprietary Alpha Fibonacci across all instruments. I present at hedge fund conventions, I write, I speak, I educate. I love what I do using Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. I travel the world meeting students from Florida, California, to New York, to Asia, to Europe every single year. Thousands and thousands of emails, family photos, meetings with graduates all over the world are ongoing. So let's dive into it, shall we? Alpha Fibonacci Trading System is a complete semi-automated system with multi-market scanner and proprietary keyword Alpha Fibonacci software. I constantly develop new strategies. I constantly develop new software. This strategy developed in 2008 remains core of Alpha Fibonacci system and applies to any markets. Stocks, Forex, futures, 5-minute, 3-minute, any chart, any instrument you choose to trade, Alpha Fibonacci method applies to. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System is a strategic, precise, institutional trend system that removes speculation and allows traders to play markets as a strategic Alpha Fibonacci chess across all instruments. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System consists only of two components: indicator-free price and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracement. Nothing else is needed ever across all instruments. So here's a picture perfect example. Here's in front of you pure price. There are two entirely different instruments. By looking at these charts, you would never have a clue. What is this? Is this 5-minute Dow, oil, Nasdaq? Or is this Euro, Pound, Amazon? What is it? Let's do a test. No one knows. There is no surprise, traders. No one can identify by looking at the price what instrument this is, because every single instrument looks exactly the same. This is top day trading instrument in US, S&P mini future 5-minute chart. This is one of the top stocks on the planet, Apple. This is what I recognized in 2008. My goodness, if you can trade pure price, if you identify pure price, you can trade anything. And if I convert this chart to hourly and euro, it looks exactly the same as 5-minute chart on S&P. It looks exactly the same as Apple. It looks exactly as Amazon. They all the same. So why in the world would you want to block the vision with the indicators? Why not go to the source of what indicators developed after? You master pure price. You never ever need anything else. And this is what Alpha Fibonacci Trading System based on: pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exit. Nothing else is needed ever across all instruments. So this was a crash of 2008. In front of you, proprietary Alpha Fibonacci tool, as you will see on multiple examples throughout this webinar. S&P sold off and crashed from Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. This is exact same thing. You will see Apple, Amazon, oil, euro, pound, Dow, S&P futures, multiple instruments do exact same thing. What if you knew in advance? Minutes on day trading charts, hours on day trading charts, days, weeks, months and years on long-term charts, where price would reverse. Would you trade with much less stress? Would you trade with much more precision? This is how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade. This is from prior week. What played out in our Alpha Fibonacci room, as you can see. Brad is a legend in the course, Everyone looks up to Brad as he constantly inspires other traders. Brad 12 points, Rob supporting Brad. Emmanuel just brought his wife to the courts. Leslie 20 points, Emmanuel 22, Sanjeev 16, Jean 38. Jean is a retired oil executive in Scotland and Texas. He trades not just Dow and S&P, he also uses vertical spreads. As you can see, he's sharing day 4, 14 points on vertical spread. James states, I feel drastically more intelligent. This is how I feel with Alpha Fibonacci System. Brad reporting 100% for the month. Jerry, as you will see his email in this webinar, been incredibly skeptical, spent over 100K before he came to Alpha Fibonacci System. Jerry brought his friend Steve to the course. As you can see, this is camaraderie of traders. This is what's possible if you remove all the noise, if you unblock your vision. As James says, mastery classes have been life-changing. Can't imagine what bootcamp will be like. And if you come to FibInstitute.com reviews, and if you will see how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade and what they trade, you will be amazed. If these traders can do it, so can you. So here's an example of Alpha Fibonacci Trading System on S&P Mini Future. This system identifies precise stop, precise entry, precise targets. And when system reaches crucial target, price starts reversing sharply. There is no speculation here. When synchronicity is present and system give you alert, take trade with confidence. Short from Alpha Fibonacci resistance. Buy from Alpha Fibonacci support. It is that simple. With institutional power, without any random trades, only with synchronicity, which is core, key step. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System utilizes the only natural sequence that forms all markets. It is precise predictive synchronicity of natural Fibonacci symmetry. Please never ever ever confuse Fibonacci with indicators. All indicators are delayed. All artificial Fibonacci is not. Here's a reminder. When you come to this chart, under pencil, under drawing tool is where you find Fibonacci. But if you don't know proprietary strategy, proprietary method, proprietary software, you cannot possibly use it. Indicators found in very different place. Indicator found after you right click. So please never confuse the two. Nothing in common between delayed artificial indicators versus natural predictive precise Fibonacci. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System identifies precise entry stops and targets in advance. Identifies institutional trend inceptions in advance. Institutional trend reversals in advance. On day trading charts, minutes and hours in advance. On long-term charts, days, weeks and months in advance. Let's review a few examples in current markets, shall we? So here's an example of Alpha Fibonacci bullish trend inception that played out since February 9th. This is where intelligent and brilliant trader buys this area been identified days in advance. So when price reaches bullish trend exhaustion 5 days later, it's a major problem. This is where market becomes brutal. Market not selling off and market stock. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System identifies these days in advance. And when price is not crashing through this support, intelligent trader takes a day off. Intelligent trader knows. Institutions continue buying every single pullback. Market is not crashing. And if I convert this hourly chart to 15, you would see all of this in advance. Days, hours, weeks, minutes in advance. There is no surprise in this market. You start being less stressed out, you stop chasing markets. You know where trend inception is days in advance. You know where trend exhaustion is days in advance. And if you understand what institutions do, you're spending very little time in front of the screen. And if I convert this chart to 5, identical formula remains. This is a market, ultimate chop, ultimate pain for the last 2 days, especially Thursday and today. Pain. Intelligent trader knows exhausted buyers and worthless sellers, not a pretty combo. This is markets now, but this was exact same market in 2008. So what is the difference between 2008 versus now? 2008 price crashed through crucial support through ultimate end of minor trend. Weekly chart, market in free fall. Market respected this ultimate support for almost a year. On day trading chart this week, price is not crashing through. Institutions keep stepping in with vengeance. This is what playing out the entire week. Intelligent trader knows there is no sell-off here, traders. None are present. But when institutional rally, identified months in advance, reaches bullish trend inception, this is where pullback coming from, traders. This is institutional chart on S&P now. Shall we take a look how this was identified years in advance? As day trading chart was identified minutes, hours, and days in advance? Take a look. Here's a bearish correction, 2014, 15, 16. S&P monthly respecting 1800 number. 1800 critical support is bullish trend inception on weekly. And what do you see far ahead? Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. So when buyers step in on weekly from bullish trend inception and reaching 2200 number, the end of the minor trend, and prices struggling immensely, no surprise. Buyers are weak. The night Trump wins the election, it did not matter who won. What matters? This level is out, bullish rally skyrockets, reaches next level, identified months in advance. And when price continue heading higher and higher and finally skyrockets to Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, please pay attention to what played out the entire 2018. Ultimate bearish correction, ultimate pain, ultimate chop. And that remains crucial, traders, until 2300 is reached. But do you remember what 2300 was in 2017? Ultimate resistance becomes ultimate support. As it's done exact same thing in 2016 at 1800 number. Identical bullish reversal plays out in 2019. There is no surprise in the market, traders. None are present. So if day trading not your cup of tea, use everything for long-term investments. And that's the start of the bullish rally 2019 traders on S&P. So if I would take you back to the markets right now, it's identical bullish rally that played out this week on day trading charts, all identified in advance, never ever after the fact. So if you can day trade, you can position trade. Nothing is a problem. Choice is yours, what you decide to trade. And that's S&P from this week to long-term trades. With ultimate bullish trend exhaustion, with ultimate bullish trend inception. So if you know where institutions buy at the bottom, you start trading stress-free. Alpha Fibonacci Trader can trade any instrument with precision from 1, 5, 15-minute S&P to NQ, Dow Futures, 60-minute Bitcoin, Euro, Apple, Amazon, Gold. Let's review more examples, shall we? Here's Amazon traders. 2018 bullish rally on Amazon in progress. What do you see ahead? 2000 number, Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Have you seen a negative news on Amazon? Have you heard? So why in the world Amazon comes out with such spectacular news but starts crushing $700 per share? Why? Oh why? For exact same reason market crashed in 2008. Market is flawless, Alpha Fibonacci puzzle, and every time price comes to reversal zone, Amazon keeps selling off, no matter how spectacular earnings are. That's what Amazon have done in the last few years. Stunning earnings don't mean a thing. Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone on S&P mini futures right now, doing exact same thing as Amazon have done in 2018. Because price action on S&P and Amazon is identical. On euro, on pound, on oil, it's identical, as you will see next. You never enter into Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. You expect reversal. You never short into Alpha Fibonacci bullish trend inception and reversal zone. You look to buy from. Charts are twins on Amazon and S&P this week. The only difference, if you're holding your trade 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks or 5 months, risk management and trade hold time is the difference. Nothing else ever is. So when Jeff76 stopped by trading room to say hello, Jeff is sharing. He's been trading long term ever since joining the course 2 years prior. Day trading not Jeff's cup of tea. He loves to ski. As he says, pay attention to what Allah says. Buy low, sell high, and at target. And as he says, I look for great companies and use weekly charts, spending maximum, absolute maximum 2 hours. But I guarantee you a whole lot less. Jeff is trading Apple, Costco, SHW, big winners. And as he says, Costco 85%, Apple 40%, Microsoft 120%, Jeff 76%. So if day trading not your cup of tea, use everything for long-term positions or utilize Alpha Fibonacci Trading System for both day and position trading. Choice is yours. So here's identical example from Alpha Fibonacci Trading System on Dow Futures. Dow Futures at ultimate bullish trend inception, at ultimate Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, and trading system give you alert. So when the scanner light up the alert, take a trade with precise stop, with precise targets. No speculation here. And when price reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, Dow collapses 30 points, as it does 80 plus percent of the time. Exact same thing as Amazon have done. So here we are at the first key step of the Alpha Fibonacci system. Prior to the start of your trading day, you must identify your Alpha Fibonacci trading range. Every single day, trading range varies. This is a perfect example of what played out this week. So here's the example on Dow traders. February 10th, ultimate bullish trend inception. This is the dream morning for an intelligent day trader. Your range is spectacular. You're at bullish trend inception. On February 11th, market at critical resistance. Intelligent trader knows entering into not a brilliant thing to do. This crucial range becoming narrower and more dangerous. On that day, market is so much better from Alpha Fibonacci support, reminding you never ever ever short near. So when price reaches Alpha Fibonacci resistance and price freezes completely for the next 6 hours, there is no surprise. Buyers exhausted and sellers are worthless. This is the worst day on record, February 12th. So if you trade it on that morning and you do not understand how challenging and painful this morning is, that this is a world of different, stunning, flawless range, stunning, flawless bullish trend inception versus brutal, nasty, chop and range, you don't spend any time in front of the screen on that morning. Never, ever, ever. And you will see next what Alpha Fibonacci traders have done. As you will also see by the close of the day what price will do at Alpha Fibonacci support that been respected for the last 3 days. And if I convert this chart to 5, identical formula remains. Know your trading range. Separate spectacular days from very dangerous ones. Do not babysit junk. Let your broker make money. Enjoy the ride on spectacular day and do not stare at the screen when markets are brutal and painful. Worst day on Dow, February 12th since the beginning of this year. S&P absolutely exactly the same. Buyers exhausted, sellers are stuck. This was the entire trading day. Intelligent trader knows this extremely well. On that beautiful day, intelligent trader masters his golf swing, playing basketball, walking the dog, cooking, doing whatever you wish. Trading on phenomenal flawless morning, on phenomenal trading day. Not here, nothing in common between this versus this. And if I convert this chart to 10 or 15, identical formula remains. It's all the same, traders. Know your trading range. It's crucial. It's key. It's always different. This is what your trading success starts with. And if you do not know this step, success is not possible. Never ever possible, especially in day trading where every single tick matters. Staring at the screen will never ever make you money on days like this. This plays out at least 40% of the time. On S&P can be as much as 80% of the time. So on the best trading range on February 12th, Alpha Fibonacci traders were done within 2 minutes of market open. Less 26 points, Rob 15, Gary supporting each other, Brett 3 points, S&P, Emmanuel 30 points, Jean 20, and Brett joking. Workday less than 2 minutes. Extremely powerful. Bullish trend inception. On the worst day of the year, on February 12th, what do you see? Majority of traders are out. Gary trades oil. Oil news. Gary enjoys short on oil and collects 48 points. And Brett supports him and sharing. Very aggressive trade on S&P. There is no 10, 15, 20 points in that market, which is shocking for me to see that every single time newbie trader calls and sends me states, I want to do 5, 10 points in the market. Ouch. Not on February 12th. Not when trading range is nothing. Not when broker's heaven is present. February 10th, absolutely yes. And that's what intelligent trader recognizes. That makes a world of difference. So start with this. Your very first step. Know your trading range. So exact same accuracy you're witnessing on day trading instruments, exact same trading range applies to long-term instruments. Shall we take a look on oil going back to 2016 and oil now, and what played out on that phenomenal oil news morning? 2016 oil at the bottom. Do you remember bullish trend inception? Oil starts rallying and reaching next end of minor trend, Alpha Fibonacci resistance. And when oil skyrockets and doubles in value 2 years later, what do you see ahead? Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. So between decision point 2 and reversal zone, where markets start selling off, your trading range completely different. So when oil starts crashing and burning, only one thing left. 64, critical support. Oil continued respecting this level for many, many months, most of 2018. And when finally this level is out, oil goes into free fall, collapsing to 55 and more. This is continuous contract on oil, Ninja Trader 7. As intelligent trader, you know that Ninja Trader 8 no longer offers continuous contract. Numbers slightly change. So when oil skyrockets from 40 back up again, no one is surprised. Correct? Only obstacle left. 54. End of minor trend, which prior taking oil a couple of years to break through. And again, if I would bring S&P to you right now, it's all the same. This is critical on S&P now. 3366 has been respected for the last 24 hours. And if I convert this chart to 10, identical formula remains. What oil have done for years is identical to what S&P is doing now. Identical price action, identical power, identical precision. Know your trading range. Know your bullish support and your bullish reversal zone. And if you know in advance, it becomes stress-free trading. You know when to trade and you know when not to waste your time. So this is oil now, traders. Oil crushed and burned. until 40, where oil skyrocketed from. And this is where it is on this beautiful Friday morning. Take a look. Are you surprised where oil rallying from? Of course, should not be. This been present in the trading room for the last 2 years. We had a horrific bearish news. So why in the world is oil rallying? Simple. This is institutional bullish trend inception. This is how Alpha Fibonacci Trading System overrides any news. You never short into, never ever. Despite bearish news, oil skyrocketing almost 200 points. So this is how oil looked few weeks before. Everyone seeing this? Simple. 54 critical support, 52 is next. And that's where oil rallying from. Ultimate bottom. Not the place to ever short near. The place to monitor for bullish reversal. And that's exact same thing Dow had done. No matter how much coronavirus multiplying, no matter how negative news is in the world, Dow skyrocketed from bullish trend inception. So is S&P, doing exact same thing on every single chart, as oil have done after bearish news, as Amazon have done after bullish news. Collapsing as expected, skyrocketing as expected. So if you know your trading range, you can trade anything: S&P, Dow, oil, Amazon. Choice is yours. And that's the power of Alpha Fibonacci system with the first most important step. Know your trading range. Know when it's spectacular versus impossible to trade. Second step, strategize as institutional traders do. Identify your institutional trends and ranges. With clear knowledge of this, intelligent trader trades only with institutional power, riding institutional trends. With institutional trends and trading ranges, trader spends very little time in front of the screen, enjoying the most powerful trading ranges, the most powerful synchronicity, the most powerful volume. And you will never ever need indicator to show you this. Pure price tells you everything you know with Alpha Fibonacci system. And this is what Alpha Fibonacci traders do at institutional levels. Emmanuel, 20 points. Khalid, 20 points. Just started the course. And if Khalid can do it after many years of trying, so can you. And as you can see, traders supporting each other time and time again. Jean trading Dow and thanking me that I taught him how to fish. Emmanuel supporting that. The following day, markets are very different. Traders, as you can see, trading less. And that remains a core. Spectacular trading ranges at institutional levels or not. You absolutely must know when institutional levels are present versus not. So this is institutional support in front of you right now, traders. So 20 minutes ago, price was not at this level, was it? I'm showing you everything in live markets now. Scroll back if you don't remember. As I warned you, this level will determine Dow for the remainder of the day. So if I expand this Alpha Fibonacci support, what do you see? Dow already pulled back at least 100 points. And if I convert this chart to 1, what do you see? Alpha Fibonacci support present in the room for the last 2 weeks in a play in front of you right now. And it's not a little junky level, it's institutional support traders that intelligent trader knows is crucial. An intelligent trader taking advantage of. And this is S&P at Alpha Fibonacci resistance present in the room for many months. This is where bearish pullback on S&P been playing out from for the last 3 days. So if you know institutional levels, you know institutional trend inception and institutional trend exhaustion, you know were institutions buying the markets, you enjoying rallies with them, and you stop gambling and you never ever entering into institutional resistance. Identical formula remains across all instruments, no matter what you trade, all identified in advance, never ever ever after the fact. And if you trade 10-minute chart, identical formula remains. Choice is yours, what you want to trade. That's the reason why S&P been struggling so much at this Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone for the last few days. And this is what Alpha Fibonacci traders do. Trade with institutional power using crucial trading ranges. Combination of these two steps putting you on the right path no matter what instrument you trade. Third key step of Alpha Fibonacci system. Utilize synchronicity only with multi-market scanner. Simply wait for your trade. Do not stress out. Do not chase the markets. Do not flip back and forth. Trade stress-free without need to stare at the chart. Scanner removes need to flip the chart, chase the markets, and placing trades after the fact. So this is what the scanner looks like, traders. It will monitor and identify trading opportunities over hundreds of different charts, hundreds of different markets. It's also possible to set up customizable alert functions. And these alerts can come to your phone or your email. So if I would take right now this scanner in front of you, this is a scanner on S&P and Dow, and I would decide to add another instrument. It takes a second to do. And if I decide to add another 3 or 4, it takes another second to do. Nothing is a problem. Never ever ever. All you need to do, run scanner in front of you with a chart book that's available with NinjaTrader 8. And if you will decide to remove the instrument, it's not a problem. Right click and remove. So when the alerts start popping up on your scanner, you are not surprised, correct? It's absolutely expected. It's absolutely what must be present before you ever place a trade. And when synchronicity sets in, it means institutional power is present. Take a trade. Synchronicity is not present. Intelligent trader would never ever ever touch the markets ever at that stage. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where S&P is now. Do you remember what it looked like a couple of minutes ago? Is anyone surprised where buyers coming from? Should not be. This Alpha Fibonacci support been present in front of you since the start of the webinar, when finally price reminding you again and again and again in advance. Know your Alpha Fibonacci levels. Obey synchronicity and trade with trading range. And if I convert this chart to 5, identical formula remains. Look at that. Exact same thing, price have done day before, playing out in front of you right now, reminding you instantly. Know where alpha support is, know your trading range, obey synchronicity, and only then take a trade. S&P doing exact same thing on your day trading chart in front of you as it's done on monthly, as it's done on oil monthly. Let me remind you. Charts are twins, where S&P skyrocketed from 1800 until reaching 2800 number. Do you remember that? There is no surprise, traders. Price is identical everywhere. The only difference, risk management and trade hold time. And this was identical price action on oil 2018 on weekly chart. What S&P doing in front of you now in the live markets with the scanner. And it is that simple. If you obey these 3 steps, your trading stops being stressful. You know your trading ranges, you're trading with institutions, and you're paying attention to synchronicity on multi-market scanner. So here are a few other examples what trade would look like on gold futures. Precise entry, precise stop, precise target. It's all the same price action, traders. Never forget that. So here's in front of you Apple, traders. Do you remember Apple at 93 when Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 13 years? And here is Dow now. Identical price action, my goodness. Dow stuck in this trading range. Intelligent trader knows this is your trading range now. And if I convert this chart to 5, what do you see in front of you in live markets? Is it possible? All playing out while we're doing this webinar? Is it possible it has identical precision as Apple? When Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 2015, I present at Hedge Fund Convention, and what do I say? That this support is lifeline on Apple. Apple doubles in value because support is respected, and Apple continues higher after earnings. And what do you see ahead? Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Apple taking a major pause. Apple in exact same place where S&P and Dow this week for the last 3 days until it finally crashes in sell-off. And what do you see at the bottom? Do you see 140? Of course, identified in advance bullish trend inception. And that's the power of Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. No matter if you trade gold, S&P, Dow, NQ, Apple, Amazon, oil. This is identical precision. Now in front of you in the live markets. Your precise trading range, no matter what time frame you trade on Dow. Flawless and stunning reminder of the most important 3 crucial steps. Dow does not give us any alerts. Dow is quiet. Very different price action than S&P and Nasdaq. Sellers are worthless. Buyers are taking a major pause. And this can remain 4 hours. So if you understand that price action at this moment on Dow is identical on Apple weekly in 2018, this confirms If you can trade Alpha Fibonacci Trading System, you can trade them all. Choice is yours, as traders do in 57 countries and Wall Street for the last 10 years. So we're finally getting to examples on Forex traders. Here's pound at the end of the minor trend for 7 years. 2008, pound crashed and burned until 136. This critical support, 136 on pound, is identical to 91 on Apple, is identical to 29266 on Dow on any chart you trade this morning. So, Dow after 7 years finally crashes through this support, and when it reaches next level, does anyone know of good news in Britain? So why in the world is pound stages the most spectacular rally? Why, oh why? Until it reaches Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone again, 2018. Please pay attention. 2019, Johnson is elected, yes? If there is a good news in Britain, has anyone heard? Pound is rallying, traders. Phenomenal, breathtaking, bullish rally now. Identical meaning, identical power at 30 on oil. As 140 on Apple, as exact same place where Dow have been on February 9th, traders, as exact same place where S&P have been on February 9th, ultimate bullish trend inception. Every single instrument, identical price action. You can trade one, you can trade them all. Never ignore next support. And as I said years in advance, 124 is out, pound in free fall, 106 is next. Pound been stuck in this trading range between 122 to 136. Identified years in advance, doing exact same thing as Dow doing now. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System available with or without software. First time I released software for retail traders in 2019. Until 2019, traders been trading without software on MT4, MT5, Sierra Charts, Thinkorswim, TradeStation, Infinity, any platform you can possibly think of, as long as it has price and Fibonacci retracement tool. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System can be traded on with consistency, with confidence, with precision, with lifetime license of multi-market scanners, lifetime license of Alpha Fibonacci trade recognition software. So here's a couple of emails from students. Brad is a legend in the course as he constantly inspires others and he can easily be reached. He's been trading for 20 years prior and since trading with live accounts since October 2018, starting with 25K, he is far and above 111K. He constantly updates and constantly shares what he does with Alpha Fibonacci traders. Prior to coming to Fibonacci Trading Institute, Brad tried for 20 plus years. This is what Brad managed to accomplish on his trading account. Mark shares. Everything has gone way, way, way too fast. It's been the best training in trading I have ever had. And as he said, your method allowed me to start trading an extremely unforgiving market, the E-mini futures. Thank you for everything. Jerry, been the biggest skeptic ever, as he said, I spent over 100K. I cannot spend and waste any more money. Now, Jerry bringing his friends. Jerry and I, friends for life. As Jerry already booked all the strategies, all the software I will ever release in the future, which graduates always do, as I constantly develop new trading system, new software, because I love what I do that give you more and more trading opportunities in the markets. And here is Steve, Jerry's friends, and Carrie wins Forex competition after a few weeks in the course. And Steve, who have been trying for 20 plus years, states FIB Institute is the trading room with the education that will change lives. As he said, words cannot describe. My 12-year search for consistent trading profitability is over. I thank God for you every day. Stories like Steve's, like Jerry's, like Brad's, like Mark's, like Pablo, complete beginner trader. Never pushed a button on his platform, on his account, had no idea what price is. If Pablo can do this well, so can you. Thousands and thousands of testimonials, videos, podcasts from students all over the world who trading Alpha Fibonacci proprietary method on any instrument they choose. So if you come to review section and you want to watch the videos from Brett, Sanjeev, Steve, Wolfram, it's not unusual for students to invite me to their weddings and to thank me for what I developed and what I do. Students constantly update me with their results on options, on stocks, on Forex. If they can do it, so can you. So please, if you would like to join us, review information on the website. On the first section, on the Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System, you will find 4 options available. Lifetime license for Alpha Fibonacci Trading System is available with 3 months live guided trading, live courses, video library, or 6 months private mentoring that includes all group courses, video library, and live guided trading. We have very few spaces left for the biggest discount of the year. Option without software is also available, so please review under this section. And if you're fortunate enough to grab the last 2 spaces we have left, you will join Alpha Fibonacci traders. Because if Jeff can do it at 76, if Brett, if Wolfram, if Steve, if Jerry, if all of these traders can do it, so can you. Discount of $2,000 will never be offered again. Take advantage of this. Exact same discount applies for private mentoring. Please review. And if you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to contact me. Simply click on Contact Us section and call or email me. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and pleasure being here with you.